It's 12 noon on this Monday afternoon, September 7th, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Channel Noon News Report on this Monday afternoon, September 7th, 2020. It is 75 degrees in North Massachusetts at 12 noon on this Sunday afternoon. Peter J. Wiggins reported. Top stories at noontime is a firefight against the El Dorado fire in Yucaba counties in California as California Governor Gavin Newsom declared a state emergency in response to hundreds of wildfires across the state, including one fire officials now say was sparked during a gender reveal party. Tropical storm Paula forming over the central tropical Atlantic on Monday morning. We'll have more on that on the weather segment at the Peter Channel Noon News Report coming up in a couple of minutes from now. Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny wakes from the coma. Hospital says more voters think that Trump will win debates than Biden. Kamala Harris slams Donald Trump and AG billboard for denying systematic racism. India overtakes Brazil as country's second worst hit by COVID-19. Jacob Blake, rare survivor at the center of the political protest, starts telling his own story. Naked demonstrators and spitters show up to Rochester protest over Daniel Pooh. Oka Taleka, who mourned the calf for 17 days, gives birth. Los Angeles County is feeling hot as record temperatures bait the region. It's monstrous. Julian Assange partner speaks out about extradition process. Belarus opposition leader Maria Kolesnikova snatched from the street in Minsk. Boris Johnson plans to tear up his Brexit deal with the EU. U.S. service member injured in Somalia in an attack carried out by al-Shabaab. Australia expected to receive AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine within months. Amazon bans sale of the foreign seeds in the U.S. Netflix is renaming remote work a pure negative. Zombie wildfires at blazing video causing record burning. Peter Chill News Time, 2 minutes after noontime on this Monday afternoon. Time now for a sports report. The Boston Celtics taking on the Toronto Raptors in game number 5 of the Eastern Conference semifinals in Orlando. Game time is 6:30 p.m. Tennis star Novak Djokovic abruptly disqualified from U.S. Open. Kevin Harvick wins NASCAR playoff opener at Arlington, and Raiders GM makes the Lynn Burden trade was a football decision. And now, looking at the traffic and transit checks at 12:02. On the MBTA Fitchburg Line train 2403, 10:45 a.m. from North Station is operating near schedule. Ferries A looking good. Okay, let's take a look at the highways and byways of New England on this Labor Day afternoon. In road, first of all, starting off on the Cape, where Route 6 on the westbound side, so between 137 north all the way down to Route 124. And then hit back again on Route 6 on the westbound side, between 132 out of 9 is all the way down to the Sagamore Bridge. 28 on the northbound side, little slow before the Bourne Rotary. Bourne Bridge on the northbound side, a little bit slow. Route 3 on the northbound side, little slow on the Plymouth Plantation area in Plymouth. 495 on the northbound side, a little bit slow on 18 and 28 on in the Middle River area around Route 44. 95 and 24 looking good from 120 to New Hampshire. 95 and 24 looking good from 120 to the Rhode Island border. Route 3 to the northbound side, little slow around 220 in Rockland. Route 4 to the southbound side, little bit slow on the North Kingstown track. 495 at the southbound side, little slow between Hudson Island and Marlborough. And Central Massachusetts highways are looking good. And 390, 395 looking good from 128 to the New Hampshire border. The Bass Pike looking good from Stockbridge all the way down to Boston. And now in Connecticut, 95 at the southbound side, so between New London and East Lyme, Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side, a little bit on Burlington, Connecticut. And up in over New England, the main track slow between Wells, Maine, and the Kittery, Maine, and then hit on Route 95 at the southbound side between Portsmouth and Northampton and Hampton Dolls. 93 southbound side, go between Fort and New Hampshire, all the way down to Cork, New Hampshire, and then hit back again around Hooks Toll Plaza. And then Route 1 on the southbound side, a little bit slower than Brunswick, Maine, and 93 on the southbound side, a little slower Franconia and Plymouth, New Hampshire. A little stop and go action. And 89 southbound side, a little bit slower on the Canadian border, upstate Vermont. Peter Children's time is 12:04. At 95 southbound side, a little bit slower on Holton, Maine. Okay, looking at the weather, the latest on Paulette. 11 a.m. advisory, 17.2 to the north, 42.2 to the west. At max the same winds, 40 miles per hour, and movement west-northwest at 3 miles an hour. And depression becomes tropical storm Paulette over the central tropical Atlantic. At 11 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time, the central tropical storm Paulette was located in latitude 17.2 to the north, longitude 42.2 to the west, and Paulette is moving toward the west-northwest near 3 miles per hour, a general west-northwestward to northwestward motion at a slightly faster speed is expected during the next several days. Max sustained winds have increased near 40 miles per hour with higher gusts, and modest additional strength is expected during the next couple of days. Tropical storm force winds extend out to 70 miles per hour from the center, and estimated minimum set pressure is 1,005 millibars at 29.68 inches. Okay, let's take a look at tropical depression 18 as of 2 p.m. 35 mile per hour winds, minimum set pressure 1,004 millibars, and located 15.7 at the north, 21.2 to the west, and movement west-northwest at 10 miles an hour. And depression is forecast to train into a tropical storm later today, and tropical storm conditions are expected to spread over portions of the Cabo Verde Islands later today and tonight. A tropical storm warning is in effect for those islands, and the depression is expected to bring locally heavy rainfall to portions of the Cabo Verde Islands by Tuesday morning. Okay, and now, an area of low pressure just located just southwest of Bermuda is producing organized showers and then a few thunderstorms and some slow development of this system is possible during the next several days while it moves generally westward or west-northwestward at formation chances of 40 hours, low 10% formation chances of 5 days, low 30%. Okay, let's take a look at the forecast discussion for New England. It's another beautiful day. If you've got any outdoor activities, it's a perfecto. As high pressure from the Maritimes to New England will continue to provide dry weather, warm days, cool nights, and comfortable humidity for today. Increase with warmth for humidity Tuesday and Wednesday, all mainly dry weather. Then an approaching frontal body will bring the risk of scattered showers and thunderstorms from Wednesday night to Thursday night. And this front likely moves offshore Friday with a drying trend, following along with a cooler and less humid conditions into early next weekend. Previously, forecast is pretty much in track, and high pressure east of the Canadian Maritime to result in plenty of sunshine and a beautiful day. And high temperatures should top out in the low 80s in most locations, but some mid-upper 70s expected along portions of the coast and higher terrain. And southerly wind gusts of 20 to 25 miles per hour expected by afternoon, but it's still a very nice day to close out the weekend. A Labor Day weekend and gusty southerly for and left over the long period of swell may result in a moderate risk for dangerous whip currents today along the many ocean-exposed beaches. Okay, let's take a look at a forecast discussion that looks like this. St. God's for Labor Day with a high 81 degrees and south wind about 7 to 9 miles per hour, with a gust size 25 miles per hour for tonight. Most of Cascade with a low around 61 degrees, south wind about 6 miles per hour coming in the evening for Tuesday. Most of Cascade coming St. God with 82 degrees, coming south around 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. Tuesday night, Port Cascade 61 degrees and south wind about 5 miles per hour coming in the evening. And for Wednesday, Port Cascade 80 degrees on light southeast wind. Wednesday night, slight chance of showers after 1 a.m. Mostly Cascade 66 degrees, light south wind. Chance of 20% for Thursday. Chance of showers mostly Cascade have 81 degrees, coming southwest around 6 miles per hour in the afternoon. Chance of 40% for Thursday night. 8 chance of showers before midnight. Mostly Cascade will around 59 degrees and light November wind coming north around 6 miles per hour in the evening. Chance of 40% for Friday. Port Cascade 71 low 52 degrees and north wind about 7 miles per hour for Saturday. Most of the Cascade 73 low 55 degrees and light November wind coming east around 6 miles per hour in the morning. And for Sunday, chance of Port Cascade 36 degrees and southeast at about 3 to 8 miles per hour. Chance of 40%. Right now, Norton it's fair 75 degrees. That's giving me for the Peter Chill noon of the world on this September 7th, 2020 on a Monday afternoon. I'm Peter J. Woods. Hope you have a good afternoon with a good day to stay safe, be positive, be healthy, and be well. I will see you at 12 noon. I will see you at 5 o'clock for a 5 o'clock report. Hope you have a good afternoon.